AITA for being jealous of my partner's close relationship with their ex. AITA 9F found myself struggling with feelings of jealousy regarding my partner's 31 meters close relationship with their ex-girlfriend. Let's call my partner Alex and his ex-girlfriend Sarah. Alex and I had been dating for over a year, and our relationship was going well until Sarah re-entered the picture. Sarah and Alex had dated for several years before ultimately breaking up amicably due to growing apart. Despite ending their romantic relationship, they remained close friends and continued to stay in touch regularly. While I understood the importance of maintaining friendly relations with exes, I couldn't shake off the feelings of insecurity and jealousy that arose whenever Sarah came up in conversation. My jealousy intensified when I noticed Alex and Sarah spending more time together, whether it was grabbing coffee, going for walks, or attending social events. While I tried to rationalize my feelings and trust Alex, I couldn't help but feel threatened by their closeness. I worried that Alex still had lingering feelings for Sarah or that their friendship would eventually jeopardize our relationship. Feeling overwhelmed by my emotions, I decided to confront Alex about my concerns. I expressed my feelings of jealousy and insecurity, explaining how his close relationship with Sarah was impacting my mental and emotional well-being. I tried to be open and honest about my struggles, hoping that Alex would understand and reassure me. To my surprise, Alex reacted defensively and dismissed my concerns, claiming that his friendship with Sarah was purely platonic and that I had nothing to worry about. He argued that I was being irrational and controlling, and he refused to alter his relationship with Sarah to accommodate my insecurities. Feeling hurt and invalidated by Alex's response, I couldn't help but wonder if I was the asshole for being jealous of his friendship with Sarah. While I wanted to trust Alex and respect his friendships, I couldn't shake off the nagging feeling that something wasn't right. Now, I'm left questioning whether my jealousy was justified or if I overreacted and potentially damaged my relationship with Alex by expressing my insecurities.
Let's get to the comments.
Navigating feelings of jealousy in a relationship can be challenging, especially when it involves a partner's close relationship with an ex. While it's natural to feel insecure in such situations, it's essential to address these feelings constructively and communicate openly with your partner. In this scenario, you took the brave step of expressing your concerns to Alex, hoping for understanding and reassurance. However, Alex's dismissive reaction may have exacerbated your feelings of insecurity and left you feeling invalidated. While it's understandable for Alex to defend his friendship with Sarah and assert that it's purely platonic, his refusal to acknowledge your feelings and discuss potential compromises is concerning. Relationships require empathy, understanding, and compromise, and it's essential for partners to prioritize each other's emotional well-being. Ultimately, whether or not you're the asshole in this situation depends on how you handle your jealousy moving forward. It's crucial to reflect on your feelings, communicate openly with Alex about your needs, and work together to find a resolution that respects both of your boundaries. If Alex continues to dismiss your concerns and prioritize his relationship with Sarah over your emotional well-being, it may be worth reassessing the compatibility of your relationship. Trust and communication are fundamental pillars of a healthy relationship, and it's essential to be with someone who values and respects your feelings.
Next story.
AITA for criticizing my friend's cooking. I too AITA recently found myself in an uncomfortable situation when I criticized my friend's 27F cooking. Let's call my friend Emily. Emily had invited me over for dinner, and I was excited to catch up and enjoy a meal together. However, when Emily served the food she had prepared, I was disappointed by the taste and quality. The dish was bland, overcooked, and lacked seasoning, making it difficult to enjoy. Despite my efforts to mask my reaction, Emily noticed my lack of enthusiasm and asked for my honest opinion about the meal. Feeling awkward and caught off guard, I hesitated before admitting that I found the dish to be underwhelming. I tried to offer constructive feedback, suggesting ways to improve the flavor and texture for future cooking endeavors. However, my comments came across as harsh and critical, and Emily seemed hurt by my words. She became defensive, explaining that she had put a lot of effort into preparing the meal and felt disappointed by my negative reaction. She accused me of being ungrateful and insensitive, claiming that my criticism had ruined the evening for her. Feeling guilty for upsetting Emily, I tried to backtrack and apologize for my comments, emphasizing that I appreciated her effort and hospitality. However, the damage had already been done, and the atmosphere became tense for the rest of the evening. Now I'm left questioning whether I was the asshole for criticizing Emily's cooking. While I believe honesty is important in any relationship, I wonder if I could have expressed my thoughts more tactfully and avoided hurting her feelings. Ultimately, I regret causing Emily distress and wish I had handled the situation with more sensitivity and kindness.
Let's get to the comments.
No, you're not the asshole for criticizing Emily's cooking, but the way you delivered your feedback might not have been the best approach. It's understandable that you were disappointed by the meal, especially if you were looking forward to it. However, honesty doesn't have to be harsh or hurtful. Next time, consider framing your feedback more gently and focusing on the positives first. You could start by expressing appreciation for Emily's effort and hospitality, then gently mention areas where the dish could be improved. For example, you could say something like, "Thank you so much for cooking dinner, Emily. I really appreciate the effort you put into it. I think the flavors could be enhanced with a bit more seasoning, and maybe adjusting the cooking time for the meat to keep it tender." By approaching the situation with empathy and kindness, you can offer constructive criticism without causing unnecessary hurt feelings. Remember, it's all about communication and maintaining the friendship while being honest about your thoughts.
Next comment.
In this situation, it's understandable that you wanted to be honest with Emily about your opinion of the meal she prepared. However, the way you delivered your criticism may have come across as insensitive and hurtful, especially since Emily had put effort into preparing the meal for you. While honesty is important in any relationship, it's also essential to consider the other person's feelings and be mindful of how your words may affect them. In this case, it seems like your criticism may have been too harsh and could have been communicated more tactfully. Instead of focusing solely on what was wrong with the dish, you could have also highlighted some positive aspects and offered suggestions for improvement in a gentler manner. Additionally, acknowledging Emily's effort and expressing gratitude for her hospitality could have helped soften the blow of your criticism. Overall, while your intention may have been to provide constructive feedback, the way you handled this situation may have caused unnecessary hurt and tension. In hindsight, apologizing and expressing regret for any distress you caused was the right step, but it's essential to reflect on how to approach similar situations more sensitively in the future. So, in this scenario, you might be slightly inconsiderate, but with an understanding of how to handle it better next time, you're not fully in the wrong.